Hi guys, today I'll talk about that Uranus, that part of the Uranus. I did not expect that the video is getting going to the third video, but there is some situation. I'll make the third part. Okay, I am now this video. I talk about the atmosphere, climate, and moons and rings of the Uranus. Also in that very deeply. Mm. There is three layers in the atmosphere. First one is troposphere, stratosphere, thermosphere. Troposphere is 500. First I told that surface we get the 1 bar of the pressure of the Uranus. That's the starting point of Uranus. Surface starting point of the Uranus we considered. That's why that furthering method we using, uh, we considered and made the information. First, troposphere is my expecting it's minus 300 kilometers to at 550 kilometers. Its pressure is almost 100 to zero point 0.1 bar. It means minus 100.1 bar pressure. That stratosphere, it gets 4,000 kilometers, 4,000 sorry, 50 kilometers to 4,000 kilometers expanding, but its bar pressure range is uh, zero point 0.1 bar to 10 bars. And the thermosphere, it's important. It's starting from the 4,000 kilometers sorry, 4,000 kilometers to 50,000 kilometers. It's expanding very here. It's expanding 50,000 kilometers to in the time the temperature is temperature is 527 degrees Celsius in the thermosphere. Mostly 80 to 80, that means 83 percentage of the atmosphere is hydrogen, maybe 3 percentage more or less. Next is 15 percentage is helium, that may be more or less come to the maybe percentages may become. And then 2.3 percentage hit ammonia, sorry, methane and some other chemical compounds are also present there. Many of the chemical compounds like ammonium nickel and so many are also present there. The climate is you notice climate is also the same Jupiter. We see that same bands are going there. Some band of the Uranus very in this situation, that's very strong cloud forces, wind forces very how that make the Uranus atmosphere very turbulent one also. In the starting time 1970s, when Voyager 2 Voyager 2 is researched. The now as of 2025 there is no promise we did not send to the Uranus to research about the Uranus structure, magnetic power. And so mostly water, ammonia, ocean is the reason for the Uranus magnetic field. That has that circulation make it the large current circulations in the mantle. Moons, I told the next is moons. And the 29 satellites is there. Uh, Mostly five was the major one. Who's mostly the moons named, we named it for that. Mostly Alexander Shakespeare, William Shakespeare, Alexander Pope, their story character named, their story character name is used to name it the Uranus moons. And the five is major. First one is Miranda, Ariel, Umbrella, அப்புறம் டைட்டானியா and Orion. And one more thing is that most five of the major moon masses is not equal to the Neptune's twin Triton moon's mass is not equal to the Triton moon mass. Mm, and Titania is largest moon of the Uranus. It's with this 788 kilometers radius. It's a eighth largest moon of our solar system. Mm, Mostly Umbrella is a oldest moon of the Uranus. Mostly rings. There is a 13 rings we find it almost in the young. That ring is not formed when the Uranus started forming, because the moon is explored and destroyed and make the destroyed particles of moon transferred into become the ring of the Uranus. 1977, we officially recognized the Uranus as a ring. Uh, mostly mostly money props and observation kick observatory 2006 find the rings, and 2005 bubble plus scope find the rings, and 1977 young 97 I told that exploration of exploring 1977 Voyager 2 and going and find the many moons also. Mm. 1997 which launched the Voyager, but 1986 Voyager 2 is at least 81,500 kilometers distance from the Uranus clouds. It can get the pictures and research the chemicals and the compounds of the structures, and most of the things and moons and the moons and rings of the Uranus. Sorry, find the 10 moons also. Voyager 2 finds the 10 moons, another 5 moons. It has before it going, we find it only 9 rings. After Voyager 2, find the 2 extra ring also. Next we planning. Now they are not launched the anything. In 2029, Taiwanian 4 is launching by China, but it may be go March 2045. Okay, today video is over. Next topic is over. Okay, bye bye. See you, Sabranathan. I am Sabranathan from YouTube.